So in this video, I'm going to explain what being betrayed can do to a person. Like, I'm not saying what it will do to a person. I'm going to explain what it can do to a person. And I've been there myself. And I have felt betrayed many times, but it didn't always have the same effect. It will have a very, very harsh effect, and it will do the things I'm about to explain if you're more naive, if you haven't been through much in your life. And these things have happened to me when I was very young. I've experienced going through the ringer at a very young age. Very, very young. And I'm not the only person. I know guys that are 18, 19 right now, and they've been through it themselves at the age of 16, 17, just like myself. And they understand it, and they might not still know a whole lot right now. They know some, as I did at 18, 19, but they don't know it all yet. They will know much more within the next 5 to 8 years. They'll know much more. They will probably end up knowing pretty much as I know. Maybe not on everything, but on maybe this. Maybe on this. So, being betrayed by a person you were invested into, whether it be friends, whether it be some chick, if you're a chick, whether it's some guy, whatever it might be. What it can do is it can cause you to be very, very, very upset, very mad, like fire like mad. It can make you close off everybody else. You just don't want to see nobody else. You're just living your own life. You do the things you're doing. You work hard. And this is where it all started with me, in the gym. And it was terrible. It was a bad time for like a year straight for me. It was a bad time. But what you're doing during those times is you're building yourself up to give yourself peace once again. And today, that is what I feel is peace. Speaking about this topic makes me go back in time and like feel how that feels. But to this day, I have built myself up. I've done the work. And I feel peace today, and nothing more, nothing less than peace. And that is what you want to do. When you get betrayed, you don't want to go dealing with a whole bunch of other people. You don't want to try to go and date some new girl right away. Give yourself a little bit of time at least 6 months to a year, at the very least. If you get betrayed by friends or something like this, and nothing too crazy has happened with me with friends, but things have still happened. Things have still happened. I didn't get stolen from before. I had guys from my hometown that turned on me, hated on me, slandered my name and stuff like this, and it just makes it all awkward, and you can't be cool with them no more, so you lose these people, and this is what I call being betrayed. You lose these people because of what they've done. You never asked for this to happen, but it happened. It happened. And it can make you not trust other people now. I've made a lot of changes in my life, and that's when this stuff happened. Like with the friends anyway. With the girl, I had the friends. And then you lose the girl, you get betrayed by her, like in a bad way. You got manipulated to a very deep level. And then after that, you start to like focus and lock in and work very hard to build yourself up because they try to tear you down. And as you're building yourself up, now you start to lose friends you have. So it just causes this barrage of just craziness. That's what happened in my life. That's what happened. But now I have built myself up the right way. I've lost people that wasn't really my friends. And now I have great conversations with great people. It doesn't matter how well I'm doing, how not well I'm doing. It doesn't matter. It don't make a difference. Those people are still going to be there. Why? Because they understand. Certain friends I had at the time, they didn't understand why I'm now changing. They couldn't understand that I went through this horrific situation with this past person, and I now have to build myself back up. And it actually helped me find who I actually am. And it's like you try to talk to them, but they don't understand. They don't get it. And that's their problem. If they don't understand you, if they don't want to understand you, that's their problem. So then you lose these friends, some of them, not all of them. They literally stab you in the back. They start to say all this nonsense about you. And then things just go bad. You don't see them no more. You don't talk to them no more. You don't hear from them, all because of the stuff that has happened and the stuff that was said. So that's another level of betrayal. And when these things happen, you will become more closed off to a lot of people. You'll be a lot more careful with who you're dealing with. You don't care to just talk to just anybody. You want to actually build the correct friendships, relationships with certain people. And it goes to show what the world is like. Being betrayed can be your friend. It shows you the truth. It tells you what's going on. I had to go through bad situations, as a lot of you have as well, in the past, because it showed us what's real. It showed us what human beings are capable of, and now you got to be more aware of a lot of shit. Just because you wouldn't do people that dirty doesn't mean others won't do you that dirty. That's what you got to learn. And with all this betrayal at first, there's nothing that could possibly make me feel now the way others have made me feel in the past. There's simply no way, because I don't give people that kind of power over my life. It's just simply impossible. I'm so cool with some people. But there's still that thing that if things were to go wrong, which I don't think with a good amount of people that I know, I don't think things would go that way at all. But if it did, you understand. It's not about you being cold and not being attached to those people at all. And to be honest, I don't really have an attachment towards I'm not really attached to anybody or anything, but I have empathy for lots of people. But it's not this attachment where I'm codependent and I need people and I need to talk to my friend today and I need to talk to this girl today and all this stuff. I don't really have that. I'm more so attached to purpose in life. And I care for my people. I have empathy for my people. But with that being said, if things happen, it's just, you understand. In the past, I didn't understand. I never thought people could have possibly been capable of what they've done to me. I didn't think it. So if you don't think it, it's a strong, strong shot that hits you upside your head and you feel every ounce of it. You feel all that pain. And now it's like, wow, I can get hit that hard? Yes, you can get hit that hard. So you're going to see it coming next time. Okay, I understand. It can happen. It's possible it can happen. Not that it will, but it's possible. And this is exactly why it does not matter what goes on in my life. It don't matter who's there, who's not there, who gets very close to me, and then who leaves again. It don't really matter. Because I understand. I get it. Things can happen. I never thought that way before. Obviously, there's serial killers, there's bad things in the world, there's rapists, and yeah, you can have a wrong friend and stuff, but bro, certain people I was with, you never thought that could have happened. Really? You were that close, you were that cool with certain people, you were that in tune with the chick you were with at the time, you just didn't think it could end that way. With that amount of backstabbing and betrayal, it's that bad. How you've got done. It's that bad. And I said it before and I'll say it again. I've had friends in my life before. And it's we no longer talk. We're no longer like that, but I'm still cool with these people. I'm not so needy for friends or a girlfriend or family or anything like that. I'm really not. If things go the other way, that's cool with me. It's how it ends, bro. It's being very close and then getting stabbed in the back is what's going to have an effect over your life. But as you keep living life and these things happen, you could even get betrayed again and it's just not going to have the same effect. It's going to suck for a second. Oh, what the hell? But you can easily get over that hump because you understand. You get it. Things can happen. unfortunate things can happen. But back when you were more naive, back when you didn't go through much of that at all, literally never experienced anything like it, you didn't think the good friends you had at the time could possibly do such a thing. But you would be surprised what can happen when you become an adult. When you hit puberty, you become an adult, your friends hit puberty, they become an adult, and your life starts to go good because of your hard work, your commitment, and things ain't going so well for them. They might get on drugs, they might start to drink, they might start to veer off into the wrong path. You might be on the right path, and they can betray you. They can stab you in the back with a dagger. That's what can happen. So don't be shocked. Don't be surprised. This is the story of what happens and what can happen to a person from getting betrayed. It honestly makes you better. It makes you a better human. It shows you certain things you probably needed to see. Because if you never went through anything like that at all, you're now going to be naive to the world still. You're now going to have your whole heart out to every friend and maybe your girlfriend and family and all this stuff, and people just have your heart. You don't expect nothing bad to happen. And when it does, it's a shock. Oh my God. You can't believe it. It's like unbelievable. And it stings so damn bad. It makes you feel the coldness and the what the F type of feelings. And it's bad, bro. You're gonna lose sleep. Like the first day you realize these things are taking place, you're gonna lose sleep that night. You're gonna lose sleep that night. It's gonna be hard to sleep. You're gonna feel almost sick. Because that's how bad the betrayal was. That's how bad the backstabbings were. Like, it's just so uncalled for. You got completely blindsided. You got completely manipulated. You got completely drawn into a dead space. And what happened, happened. And like I said, you grow from these situations. You get better from these situations. If you have strength, if you have endurance, you refuse to lose. If you're anything like me, you refuse to lose. You will work yourself into a place where you gain so much peace and clarity. And it's the greatest feeling in the world, just feeling very good every day. I know what it feels like to live an absolute nightmare. I know how it feels like to live like absolute hell on earth. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to feel bad vibes every single day of your life for years. I know what that feels like. I know what being hurt feels like. I know what being wounded feels like. I know what feeling bad vibes feels like every single day. And I know how to overcome. I know how to put my head down and do my best work and get past all of that stuff to then reign supreme, to then rise up, to then be everyone's regret. They regret how they've done you. That chick, she wants you back real quick. You didn't want her because of what has happened. They showed you what they were capable of. They literally showed you. So you just can't trust them ever again. You can't look at them the same. In fact, there was no apology. There was no statement as to why they've done what they've done. They just did it. It's who they are. They've done it to others. It's who they are. You're not that person. And you used to think when you were more naive, just because someone treats you good, which could be manipulation, you never thought they could do you that dirty. You just didn't think that could happen. You just didn't think. And there's also many girls I've talked to in my life that I even dated, that it just kind of veered off. Things didn't work out, maybe because of school. One girl moves away for school. You keep doing your thing where you're at. It just ain't going to work out. Perfectly fine. Not a bad vibe in body, spirit, nothing. It's just, it is what it is. It's life. But when you're invested into somebody, when someone's invested in you, at least it seems that way, and you get completely manipulated, blindsided, and they stab you hard, it's gonna do something. That's betrayal. That's manipulation. And you'll learn a lot from it. The crazy thing is too, these types of things sometimes, I actually have past friends that it has broken them and they're still not the same today. In fact, they're on drugs. They're washed. They're addicted to cigarettes. They're not who they should be, and it's sad. I've even lost good friends myself due to a situation they had with another chick, and it broke them. They didn't have the strength to endure. They couldn't get back up. It broke them completely. They can't get back on the ball. And it's like, it just seems like they're never gonna come out of it. And let me tell you, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It takes a lot of commitment, but the type of guy I am, I don't back down. You're not gonna beat me. You're not gonna beat me. No one's gonna do me like that and end up winning and I lose and just live a bum life. Oh my God. You're not gonna beat me. And you're gonna be sorry. And I'm gonna make it that way. Because I got that type of crazy. You're not gonna beat me. You done me like this, watch this. You done me like this, watch this. Motivated for the next 5 years. Motivated for the next 10 years. Possessed. You ain't backing down. You don't lose. You can take a loss and you can bounce back. You don't just lose and that's how it is and oh my God, and no. Watch this. Might take me a while. Watch this. You don't accept defeat, guys. You can take a loss. I've taken many losses in many different ways. People were reasons for a lot of my losses in life. And you know what? You learn from it. If you don't learn from it, if you don't grow from it, you'll be in the same place with the same hurt, numbing the hurt, not becoming, not putting your best foot forward. You're just going to keep doing things to numb what happened, and oh my God. You're accepting defeat. You don't accept it. You can take a loss and you bounce back. It's like playing a game of squash or tennis and oh my God, they beat me and I just can't beat them. I just can't. Well, if you just can't, then you're right. Then I guess you can't. If you convince yourself of that, then I guess you can't. Get that back there on the court. Get back on the court and keep playing. Get back on the court and keep playing. Keep playing. There's a guy that I know where I come from and he's like insanely good at chess. Like he plays like kind of highest level chess. And I played several games with him. I've actually beaten him a good amount of times, but he's beat me far more. Like he's beat me sometimes like 10, 15 times in a row. It's like online chess on the phone. You can kind of invite people in and stuff and have this game. I haven't played chess probably since, I was going to say last year, but it's only like 5 or 6 days into the new year. Probably close to an actual year. And I like chess, but I didn't feel anything from those losses. I just want to play again. I genuinely would congratulate him on the victory, send him that emoji of the handshake, good game. Let's play again. 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 You guys don't understand. This is probably my greatest attribute as a human being. I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak for me. This is probably my greatest attribute as a human being. I'm always going to be there right in your face. I'll never give up, ever. I'll always be there. I'll always be there. I'll always be there. When do you guys ever not see me here? I'll always be there. I'll always be there right in your face with the pressure, with the fire. You're not going to take me out. This is just who I am. It's literally in me to be this way. I couldn't possibly be any other way. And whatever I put my time into, it becomes great. Whatever I put my time into. If I played the same instrument for hours upon hours every single day, I would play that instrument so fluently. I'd probably be one of the best in the world at that instrument. That's just who I am, or that sport, or anything else. It's just who I am. And I can lock in, I can focus, I can do the right things. But anyways, yeah. These are the things that will happen when you get betrayed. And this is what being betrayed can do to a person. But it's how you react, it's how you move after being betrayed is what's going to seal the deal. And I suggest taking your losses accordingly and bouncing back correctly. And with that being said, God willing, God bless. We will see y'all at the top.